Ken, good morning.
Wayne, how are
Good, mate. Neil Waters.
you? How you going?
Yeah, very good. Thanks for agreeing to have a chat to me.
Yep.
Mate, this was only a month ago, not even.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Awesome. Let's hear it. What was going on? You were up there on holiday, obviously, going up the Cape?
Yeah, we went up to Cape. So we went up, on the way up, we stayed over at Pennyfather. Do you know Cape at all?
Not very well, mate, but I'm, well aware of it, sort of thing.
Oh, right. So we were up on the west coast over near Weipa.
Oh, yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah, and we took a shortcut through Steve Irwin Reserve.
Right.
And we stayed at Bramwell. We went up the tip, we come back. We stayed at Bramwell again on the way back. We left in the morning. My mate was in front of me. There wasn't many people up there that time of year. And I was driving along and I seen this, I thought it was a dingo on the side of the road. And I was like, as I was pulling up to it, I was like, fuck, that's a weird looking dingo. And then it just didn't move. It was like right on in the table drain on the side of the road.
So it was very close.
Yeah. Oh, I would say within 10 metres.
Yep.
And then as I got closer, I can't remember exactly now if I got past it and it stayed there and then it took off, or if it took off.
Do you remember reversing back?
Closer. Yeah, I turned around.
So you went back when you got the photograph?
Yeah, because that photograph is out the passenger window.
Ah, so you did a Yui.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, hang on. Let me have a look. Make sure that is. Yeah, that's out the passenger window. Yeah, I did a Yui, went back.
Yep.
And, yeah, I took that photo. And then I turned around and I drove and I could see it off in the distance. It was sort of like travelling parallel to me.
Right.
But behind me, and I took another photo, and yeah, I didn't.
It's even more obscure in that one, I suppose.
Oh yeah, that last photo was just a shot in the dark. I didn't really get anything. Well, all I got was bush in that last one.
Okay, so you've sent me a couple more, have you?
No. I only took 2 photos. I'm spewing. I should have took a photo straight up. Normally I would have, but.
Ah, well, you're driving a car, mate. You're not meant to be taking freaking photos.
Yeah, well, the Mrs. Young fella, he likes dingoes and bulls and all that sort of shit. And every time I see one, I'll pull up and take a photo. Yeah, I don't know for what reason I didn't take a photo straight away. But when I was looking at it, man, it definitely had these stripes on its back, and it was like tall and skinny. And I've never seen nothing like that before in my life.
Now, when you say it was tall and skinny, if you were to compare it to the size of a breed of dog, what breed of dog would you say? Kind of greyhoundy in some ways?
Yeah, definitely.
Why?
It was taller than a dingo. It was like skinny legs.
Was there any...
Looked like its arse end was a bit higher than the front, I think.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
That's a good observation. Was there anything peculiar about the tail that you noticed?
Yeah, it wasn't hanging down like a dog's tail.
So was it out horizontal or?
Yeah, it was sort of out horizontal.
And what colour was it?
The tail?
No, the animal itself.
Oh, it was like a, sort of like a dingo-y colour. That colour of a dingo, but maybe a bit lighter.
Like a fawn colour, maybe?
Yeah.
Yep.
Almost, yeah. not brown, not red. Yeah, it was like in between.
So you were on your own in the car at the time?
Yeah. My mate was way off in front of me.
Yep. Okay. Now, when you first saw it, you said it was right on the gutter on the side of the road, and you drove past it, and it was just sitting there, standing there, looking at you. Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah.
And then, so you did a U-E, went back, and by the time you approached it, coming back, it had moved further away from the edge of the road.
Well, I drove past it real slowly, and it was just like standing there.
Yep.
It was like watching me come past, and I went past, and then that's when I went past. I was like, I should have took a photo.
So then you did a U-E, went back, and it had moved.
Yeah, and then it took off into the bushes, and I had to like really focus in to see where it was.
Sure, because it was off in the distance.
Yeah. It wasn't too far, but yeah.
Did you see it moving itself, like before it got off in the distance when you were near it, or it had moved when you'd done the U-E and started approaching it to photograph it?
I could see it moving like through the bush.
So you couldn't really describe its locomotion.
If I was to describe it, I think it was more like its back legs were like bouncing type thing.
Like skipping?
Yeah, kind of like skipping. Yeah.
Yep.
Like it wasn't in a gallop or running or what, like a
it was
like
just
a horse or a dog or anything like that.
Okay. Now you live in Queensland, do you?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
So you out near Mount Isa or something, are you, or are you further north?
I'm in Townsville.
Oh, you're in Townsville. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, James Cook University from Cairns went up the Cape looking for them not that long ago. About 4 years ago, they announced it. 5 years ago.
Yep.
And I believe that they actually have a dead animal there anyway. There's rumours of a park ranger that found a dead one on the road and gave it to the university, and he went back to find out about it a week later, and they had no record of him ever bringing it in there.
Oh, righto.
So it's one of those enigmatic kind of animals that they kind of don't want to prove is there, even though it's bloody obvious that it is, because so many people see the frigging things.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a no-brainer for me, because I get the same sort of stories from people independently from all over Australia every week. Literally every week I get several, reports. So the more recent ones are obviously a little bit more exciting because it's, obvious that the animal's still there in these areas. But there's a lot of historical stuff. Thousands of sightings, thousands of them. And especially Queensland. Queensland's got those Thylacine up there as well, those tiger cats.
Oh, righto.
And they're a nasty piece of work, them things, because they sit in trees. You don't know they're there. That's the animal that's responsible for the drop bear stories.
Yeah, rightio.
But the media's turned it into a circus and made it koalas with fangs, So.
Yeah, yep.
But it's actually a real animal that has been historically recorded for over 100 years in this country, and But anyway, it's all part of the game. So is there anything else that you want to say about it that really stood out to you, or just how you feel about it?
The only other things that stand out to me is I'm pretty sure that it was like on the locations on the map. It would have been running around in that Steve Irwin Reserve.
How appropriate is that, eh?
Yeah. It was near a creek, like a little creek.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's about it, mate.
Yeah, no, that's plenty of info. So have you looked at any photos of them since you saw it and confirmed it in your mind that way, or you're just pretty convinced from what you saw on the day, you're familiar with what they look like, sort of thing?
Well, yeah, I watched the thing on YouTube a while ago, maybe 12 months ago.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was you or not, but with the footage of the ones seen down Tasmania, like the still photos.
Oh yeah, that'd be me. Yeah, that was in March last year.
Yeah, I think it was on ABC or something like that.
Yeah, that was a Joey, and the
Okay,
mum and
what's
dad, but everyone reckons it's paddy melons, but it's clearly not a paddy
that's
melon.
Right. Yeah. No, it's not a paddy melon.
No, it's four-legged. It's not a hopper.
Yeah.
It's got a dead straight back with the tail out straight. Come on.
Yeah.
Kangaroos don't do that when they're down low. They do it in mid-flight when they're on the bounce.
Yep.
But this thing was just crawling along the ground underneath some ferns. It's
Yeah.
it wasn't going fast.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I just recalled, like, obviously when I seen the stripes and that, and I was like that's a weird looking dingo. And then got back home and I was like thinking about it. Then I remembered that show.
Yep.
And then I was like curious as to if they were ever seen in North Queensland, and I searched something and it came up that like way back in the day they were from Papua New Guinea down the whole east coast down to New South Tasmania.
Yep.
And that's when I was clicked and I was like, fuck. That must have been what I was saying then.
Yeah, they're in South Australia and Western Australia too. Western Australia's got hundreds of sightings.
Yeah, rightio.
Right up and down the seaboard there as well. So, and you get a couple from Northern Territory, but not many. But they're up there as well. They're in Kakadu. Yep. So, yep. I think they're actually probably not endangered, to be honest. Just from the sightings information, if 50% of the sightings are spot on and 50 are wrong, there's still thousands of sightings of them all over the mainland, So
yeah, that's right.
They can't all be wrong. It's just arrogant to think that they are, but that's what scientists do. They thrive on arrogance, So,
yeah.
But anyway, all right, mate. Well, look, you don't mind me using this audio as an interview on our YouTube channel? You're cool with that?
Nah, yeah, that's sweet.
And can
you
you
want me to send me the location at all?
Oh, you can send it to me. I mean, you've said it's Steve Irwin Reserve, so that's okay if the public know that. But if you want to send me the exact location, I'll keep that to myself.
Yeah.
And if you can email me that photo, I can zoom up on it without it pixelating as much, and we might get a little bit more detail out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I emailed that through. It's gone through.
All right, cool. No worries. I'll have a look at it. I've got to work today. I've got some stuff to do, but I'll edit it off tonight and get it out there tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, good work. Great talking to you, mate. If you have any other info, or I mean, you're out in the bush a bit, are you? You do a bit of hunting and stuff, or?
I don't do any hunting, but once or twice a year I like to go up the Cape on a holiday, take the kids or.
Yeah, sure. Like no doubt you'll be driving with your eyes open a bit wider next time.
Oh yeah, I'm keen to go back up there and have another look in that spot.
I mean, there's thylacines out the back of Townsville too, mate. There's sightings all up and down Queensland there. Mackay, just north of Cairns. Oh, what's that place a bit further north of Cairns? I forget the name of it now.
Oh, Port Douglas? Mossman?
No, it starts with the C.
Cape Trib.
Yeah, up there.
Oh, Cooktown.
Yeah, there's just so many sightings, and a lot of it is that Queensland tiger thing, which isn't a thylacine, but it's definitely a marsupial.
Yeah,
and it lives in trees, and it scares the crap out of people when they see it because it jumps from tree to tree. It's really powerful animal.
Yeah, right.
Really powerful, and there's many a well-documented story about it from zoologists even. So, you know what I mean? It's not a myth. It's just elusive. Which is what predators are meant to be, which makes them scary, I suppose, because you never know when they're going to turn up. But anyway, all right, mate. Great talking to you. And like I said, if you see anything else or hear anything, just give us a call.
No worries, mate. Thanks, eh?
Cheers. Have a good day.